Hey, my people, welcome back again. It's Jackson here. Yeah, I hope everybody's good. Yeah, today I just want to touch a little pieces on the traveling. When we travel either from, you know, US going to Kenya, UK going to Kenya, Dubai going to Kenya, usually we have our friends here whom we trust, and usually they give us some things more to take back there. The same way when we're coming back, yeah, these are our friends. Sometimes they can say, hey, I know you're in Kenya, please can you bring something my family is gonna give you something you bring back to me. Since they are our friends whom we trust, we believe in, we usually have no option, and usually when we come back, we don't have much that we're carrying back this way. The problem is when we're going home, because we have so much to carry for our own families that we can be able, that we don't have plenty of space to carry something for someone. Therefore, usually when we come back, we usually bring some stuff, and we usually bring stuff for our friends and our family, a brother, a mother, a father can give you something to bring over to the son, to the daughter, whoever whom can send it to. And the problem is when we carry these things, usually we don't question anything. We just we just meet at the 11th hour, we grab the luggage or the small package, whatever they might be having, we just throw them into our big luggage and we set off. We never even question what is in there, what they are carrying. We never question. These are different people who are giving you these luggages or these parcels or these packages than the person you know. Yeah, the trust you have with your friend probably is not the trust you have with the parents, the brother, the sister, and that's where we sometimes tend to go wrong. I'm just talking this through experience. There's a friend of mine who was given stuff to bring over to the US from Kenya. And he happened to be randomly selected for thorough checking. There's something we call thorough checking, where they take you somewhere and they open your packs and they go item by item. I mean item by item. If it's a shirt, they open it up the way you folded it. Yeah. They just shake it. They go through the pockets just to make sure you didn't carry anything. And that one happens randomly to anybody once in a while. It may not happen in your lifetime you are traveling, but it can happen sometimes in the future. You never know. Therefore, this friend of mine was given stuff that he didn't verify, he didn't open to know what they were. Therefore, they went as far as opening one by one. They found some envelopes. They went ahead and they teared those envelopes just to ascertain what was in there. Therefore, when they opened them, it was very frustrating for this guy. I tell you, it was very frustrating. Things that he was carrying, he was not able to explain what they were. The good thing when they did their drug test, wherever they do, to ascertain whether they are drugs or something that is not supposed to be carried, they happen to pass. They happen to pass. Therefore, what am I trying to say here? Sometimes when you don't check what you're carrying, or you are not there when they're packaging those things, sometimes it's very risky for you. Somebody can carry something that you may have had times to explain what it is, even something that is dangerous. Because as I said earlier, the trust I have for you is not the trust I have for your brother. Some people, they can do anything. Some people, they don't even know the travel rules. They think anything that you put in the park, it's going to go sail all the way to where you're going, to the final destination, which doesn't work. Especially when you're coming back. That's where the problem is, not going. Coming back, that's where the problem is. It can happen even in Amsterdam, it can happen in London, it can happen wherever your stop is going to be. And if you're not sure what you're carrying, it might land you in trouble. Especially these our parents. Some of our parents, they have certain beliefs that you cannot take away from them. They have certain beliefs that you cannot take away from them. It's only that some people don't talk about them. Some, they still believe in witchcraft. Some, they still believe in superstition. Iwo uchikomenya nwene roommate wasangi umuntu akaliwo kuvolinga wachikomenya ne roommate nga iso bonjali abanjali nga kikuwa baminiga. But they grew up in that era where they didn't feel that other clans were okay to mingle with or to interact with. I'm not saying all, but some, they still have those beliefs. Some, they still believe that someone is going to witch you here. Therefore, they are trying to get you all these things to protect you. Abanginambali abaisike baba batanya konyora bana baminetigo se lirongo. Bona abo ate bisaro akalike mangana igoro ogoika eli okuburukanigo seninki okoreki onyuneke. Even if you try to tell them the modern medicine, they just believe that, this is the right way to do things and this is the way things were done at their time, and they worked, and maybe it can work, but now you are here. Now you are here in an equation that you are not even able to solve because you are carrying things that you cannot explain. I'm not saying it's bad to help our friends, but at some point, know what you're carrying. Because, as I said, the trust you have for your friend here in the US or somewhere else is not the trust that those people back there have to. Whatever, yes. Yeah, a friend but what they are packaging, there are things that you cannot even able to explain. Therefore, just know what you're carrying. Some trusts can land you in trouble. Yeah. Unless someone is packaging something in front of you, easy packing unatupa in your luggages and you keep going, some can be even dangerous. Some can be even so dangerous. Therefore, just know exactly what you're carrying. I know we know this. We know everybody knows about it. You're not supposed to carry somebody's luggage, but some trusts. Eti nilipewa na rafiki yangu nikabeba, we ukabeba tu. It might land you in a big mess. Somebody can package anything. Someone can package something you cannot even explain. Some people still have some beliefs. Some people still are superstitious about situations. Some people even are superstitious about where their son is drinking. Therefore, they are trying to use superstition to prevent the drinking. Some people are superstitious where their son is not getting married or where their daughter is not getting married. Therefore, they are trying to use superstition to get things work. Therefore, what they are carrying, what they are sending you with, please make sure you know how to explain them in case you are randomly selected for that thorough checking. Otherwise, you'll be very frustrated. You'll be very frustrated. And at some point, you'll try to explain to this person what happened at the airport, at the port of entry. He may not even believe you because he may think that you are the one who broke into his luggage, into his package to ascertain what was in there. Therefore, make sure you create that relationship. Mtu akituma na kitu, just make sure ana package, mwambie kucha, angalia the day before where you live, you go through it, you package them together. I even pretend that they cannot fit in my bag. You need to open them up so that I can rearrange them on my own. Otherwise, guys, just a word of advice, be careful on what you're carrying, especially from back home to the US. Yeah, these countries, when you come back, they are suspicious of anything you are carrying, but when you are going, they don't care. You can carry anything in most cases. They don't care. But you are coming back, be a little careful. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Be careful and be safe out there. Thank you.